Hello there, Leos. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. This is your daily for Friday, December 26th. Hope each and every one of you are having a great day. I'm getting this out on Christmas, so if you're watching this on the premiere, hello and welcome. Thank you for spending some of this time with me. Let's see what we have for your fortune for the day. And Leo, your fortune is signs. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. All right, Leo. So the universe is saying, we see you are a bit confused, needing some clarity, possibly just struggling with your next step or what to do or where to go. And they're saying with your prediction here of your fortune, the signs are around you, whether in angel numbers or symbols. They are guiding you, and your future positive direction will reveal itself. So be observant. Let's see what angel is with you for the day. You have move your body. Thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and energy. So if you're feeling stagnant and needing that clarity, a lot of the times it is good to move around your body, whether you're stretching, doing some yoga, going for a walk. Something simple can give you that clarity, especially a lot of the times when we walk in nature, even if it's just for a couple of minutes. That is so cleansing to our being. So move your body, and you also have the angel of the divine physician with Archangel Raphael. Thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. So look at that. 2 indications of taking care of your body. So I feel like, around this time, people usually do want to start new health habits or new workout regimens. So that definitely could be something that you are feeling called to do. Some of you may actually be in a position of wanting to be a nurse, a doctor, a holistic healer, whatever the case may be. That could be, your future direction that the universe is leading you towards and helping other people heal and feel healthier about themselves. So let's see what your overall energy is for the day and get some more details. Very general so far. You have embrace with the world. So this is a completion to a cycle. This is an ending. This is that closure. This is that embracing what you have went through, what you have experienced, what you have learned. And if you see in this world card, there is a heart that is growing roots from it. So that is the growth that you have obtained from a specific cycle that is coming to a completion. So the fact that you have the world as your overall energy, there could be some type of traveling. Sometimes the world does signify like planning trips or planning to travel, relocating, going somewhere that could be different than where you're used to. Let's clarify that and get more details here on the world. We have the Knight of Swords. So there is a completion to a cycle that happens pretty quickly. Night and day, overnight energy. What's coming your way for the day is the Queen of Swords. So there is that clarity. There is that energy. You see those clouds right below the Queen of Swords. That is the doubt. That is the confusion. That is the uncertainty. But her hand is up and her sword is out. That is the energy of obtaining clarity. So answers could be coming your way around the day that you have been looking for. Your influence is the 3 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. So you may be finding yourself spending time with people around this time, right? The 4 of Wands could be a gathering, a togetherness type of vibration. So you may find yourself spending more time with specific people. Your unexpected energy for the day is Temperance. So there is something working behind the scenes for you, and your unexpected energy is you being rewarded for your patience, right? Some of you have been confused and uncertain for quite some time, and this clarity is coming in that you have been waiting for. Some of you have been waiting for some type of specific healing to your body, possibly like a chronic pain or disease, or you've been sick or some type of illness. Your advice is the King of Swords. So we have the Queen of Swords here and the King of Swords here. So this is a logical pairing. This is a very strong pairing that uses reason and the brain and that Mercury energy of thought connected to expression. So your advice is to think more clearly and look to make more clearer decisions, right? You have the Queen of Swords, you have the King of Swords, and you have the Knight of Swords. So the only sword person you're missing is the Page of Swords. So there's an emphasis on some type of clear-minded energy to where if you've been overthinking and not possibly been having a peace of mind, there could be some news that comes your way that gives you a peace of mind, right? Especially if you have recently went to like the doctor or the dentist or somebody that like checks your vitals. You may hear like good news that completes a cycle of worry for you. And your outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so there is something here about an energy that has been awaited on. Let's clarify. And your outcome being this energy of trusting. So something is coming your way that is really going to help you trust in the future path, the future direction, and where you're headed. So something is definitely giving you some type of strong clarity here. A strong answer coming through. Queen of Swords with the Three of Pentacles. Yep, there it is. So the Five of Wands and the Hierophant. Yeah. So honestly, the best example and metaphor I do have is for this energy would be kind of like getting a test done and figuring out like how good your cholesterol is, or if you've made it into something, or if something is going to go in your favor, be completed for you. So there could be some type of news you receive around this time that really relieves a lot of stress for you where you were feeling slightly stressed. Your influence here with the Hermit, yes, and the Five of Cups. So there is some type of turnaround for you where you were once doubtful, right? The Five of Cups, where you were once feeling disappointed, or you were almost like, you know, that energy where you prepare yourself for bad news. That it could be what you've been doing or what your energy has been doing, and you will be pleasantly surprised here, Leo. On the Temperance card, we have the Empress with unexpected energy and the Chariot to the Ten of Cups. This could also be something that is being expressed to you where it may not even be your news that you're receiving, right? Possibly like a mom or a grandma or a friend, like they're going through something and they're waiting to receive some good news, and then they share it with you. So you may have had some worry about another person, and unexpectedly there's movement towards happiness, clarity, and feel good energy, and specifically, if not most importantly, healing. King of Swords with your advice with the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, there's something that like you don't have to worry about any longer. And the King of Cups, whether it has to do with you or another person, especially if you've been worried about your path or your purpose, something may happen for you today that makes it very clear where your path and purpose is, where you're not worrying so much about like if you're doing the right thing in life or if you're taking the right steps. Knight of Pentacles with your outcome, Page of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so your outcome feels like a very open-hearted energy. It feels like a very generous energy. You know, Leo, you are the ruler of the heart. You have a very generous, charismatic vibration to you. And I feel like there could have been something that was causing you fear or worry that is being removed. And it's kind of like you're getting that charisma back. Not that it was like fully lost anywhere, but it could have been dormant or really not activated so much. Now, I do feel like there is a secondary message here for Leos that could be in like relationships where there was like a lack of emotional, either maturity or emotional connection. There could be a turnaround between you and somebody around this time where there is healing and almost like doing more together in terms of movement, where, for example, say you and your person, you two just always sat on the couch and did nothing, and may have found that there was some tension of activities or doing things together. You two may do something together and find a really nice open-hearted energy in it. And you know when you just have a great experience and you get home and you just feel almost like high off of life, like high off that experience. I feel like some of you may have that with a partner or a friend, whether it's like a romantic thing or if it's a platonic thing or maybe like a family thing. There's definitely something here that's like reopening up your energy. So this is what I have here for you, Leo, for the day. In terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart. You know what I also feel before I end this reading? And I know this could be sounding like it's coming out of nowhere, but I'm staring at this Hierophant and I just hear this sentence. If your like job or company is like struggling or something is maybe not going good and you are worried you may lose a job, if you do have that strong worry, I feel like there is two possibilities here. Either the job is lost and you find a better one and you're almost kind of like, wow, I was really worrisome of that happening and I didn't expect to find something even better and higher pay. And or you don't actually lose the job. So now back to, in terms of zodiac signs, I feel, or I see, you have Sagittarius, you have Libra, you have Taurus, Cancer, Virgo coming through in your spread. So your ending oracle from the star codes Astro is Chiron with Heal. I mean, I can't make this up. What a full circle moment. What a full circle moment. And I felt that at one point in the reading, when I was explaining and listing off different things. And lastly, I was like, and most importantly, healing. And that's exactly what Chiron is coming in with. Beautiful full circle for the reading. Chiron is often referred to as the wounded healer archetype, named after a mythological wise centaur who trained heroes and was accidentally wounded by Hercules with a poisoned arrow. Though he could not completely heal his own pain, he learned so much about medicine that he started a healing temple. Your action with this card is find purpose in your problems. Hard-earned wisdom is now relevant and needed. You don't need to assign casualty. You may never know why you went through a difficult time, but you can put what you've learned from it to good use in that world with the heart, with those almost like branches coming out of that. Wow. Your gift with this card is allowing the pain and troubles of the past to become the wisdom and compassion of the present moment, and use what you have been through instead of letting it affect you. Boom. So there could be something that you have went through here, Leo, that now you have the capacity to share that knowledge with other people. And there could have been confusion, right? Why did I go through this? Why did this happen to me? And you may be finding yourself on the other side of a certain moment of, wow, this happened for me so I can help people, right? Possibly you were in like abusive relationships and you got out of it and you found strength and you transformed your life. You could be an individual that helps people do that in their own energy. Maybe you healed a specific pain or went through this or went through that. There is power in knowledge and people will give for it. People will give for answers. So this is what I have here for you, Leo. Thank you for being here and for watching. If you're watching this when it is being released on Christmas Day, Merry Christmas once again and happy holidays to everybody. Happy Hanukkah, whatever you do celebrate. I'm sending you all the beautiful well wishes. And do not forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you are alerted of new readings from your channel. And I'll talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now, Leo.